makes me want to have a bowl. What's happening, guys? Welcome along to another episode of 420 News. And 420 News, guys, is brought to you by Martin's World. And I'm your show host, Martin Condon. Guys, my sincere apologies for keeping you all waiting there. I was actually on the phone with a reporter from the Irish Examiner. She was covering the story or the video there of the planting of the cannabis plants down on the Shandon footbridge. So apologies for that, but yeah, hopefully you can see the reason why anyway. Like, hopefully that story gets a nice cover there. She said it's only going to be a small piece in there, but look, any piece is better than nothing. And a nice one out there again to the member of the community who's always supporting the show and who actually got in touch with the journalist in question and sent her my direction. So you know who you are out there. Thanks very much. And to anybody else, you know, guys, if you like what I've been doing, by all means, if you know somebody in the media, if you'd like to draw attention to anything I do, by all means, do definitely get in touch with them. Because anything we can do to help further the message, definitely it's going to be beneficial, and I'll do whatever it needs to be done. So yeah, that's done there, guys, and apologies again. And it's just set me back a little bit on the news. I was just getting things lined up there in the background. I was after going down a bit of a rabbit hole a while ago after doing a bit of a story on Mexico. But before we go to Mexico, guys, I'd like to just again remind you, 10th of July, guys, the major protest in Ireland where all of the cannabis community can get together, come out and show your support for cannabis reform in Ireland. If you're sick and tired of the oppression that our community faces in today's society because of the laws around cannabis, then the 10th of July at 2 p.m. in Phoenix Park is your opportunity to get out there and stand up and be counted. Stand up for your rights, you know, as the great man Bob Marley said. You know, that this is an herb that brings a lot of healing to our nation, and we all deserve access to it. We all have a right to access to it. The government never had a right to take away our access to it. So it's about time now that it's given back to us. So that's the 10th of July, guys, 2 p.m. And a little taste of what will be seen up there on the day, guys. A little civil disobedience. That's what the day is going to be about. It's about civil disobedience. Come, bring whatever form of cannabis that you consume, whether it be herb in a pipe or a bong or whatever it is, joints, oils, edibles, whatever it might be. Even if you're not a consumer and you just agree with the fact that other people should be allowed to engage in this sort of thing, then get out there and show your support. I know many people who've gone out during the Pride Month and they've participated in the Pride parades, and they weren't from that community. They weren't gay. They weren't lesbians, homosexual, whatever it is, you know. They weren't that, but they still went out and celebrated the community's right to celebrate the community's existence. Much like ours, our community has a right to exist in today's society. We are not bad people. We are not worthy of being locked up for our behaviour. So I will engage in a little bit of civil disobedience just to give you a little taste of what will be seen above there on the 10th of July. So anybody else out there want to engage in this? Many of you probably already are. So again, guys, last year we had almost 1,000 people there. Some say we had over 1,000 people there, and you know, I wouldn't disagree with that either. There was quite a lot of people up there, but this time I want to blow that number out of the park. I would like to add an extra zero onto that. I would love to see at least 10,000 people above there, you know, for the numbers just to be overwhelming, that the media have to give attention to it this time. Last year it was largely ignored. I didn't see any write-ups after the event. An incredibly successful, peaceful demonstration by almost 1,000 demonstrators engaging in illegal drug use. And and that wasn't worthy of the news at the time. So let's make it so that they can't ignore us this time, guys. I hope to see each and every one of you out there in the audience. You know, unless you've got a good excuse, you know, you can't get off of work, your granny's sick and you got to look after her. Look, these are all valid excuses. You'll be there in spirit. But for those who are fit and able, I hope to see you there. It makes me want to have a bowl.